A universally accepted celebratory favorite, champagne has more do's and don'ts than any other drink. And today we are going to break those walls of myths down. Hi and welcome to a brand new episode of Breaking the Myths by Alcohowl, and today we are going to bust myths about champagne. So let's get started. Myth 1. Champagne needs to be served icy cold. We'd be millionaires if we had $1 for every time someone asked champagne to be served icy cold. Although champagne is a drink that works wonders when served at a cool temperature, serving it icy cold or too chilled would ruin both the champagne and the night being celebrated. So the next time you're drinking champagne, make sure you do it in a pre-chilled glass, and to bring out the best of it, make sure it's neither too cold nor too hot. Somewhere in between is just ideal. Myth 2. Champagne is a grape varietal. Although champagne does fall in the category of wines, it does not mean it gets its name from a particular variety of grapes. Champagne is not made with champagne grapes but with Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier varietals. It can also be made with some other varietals of grapes, but definitely doesn't get its name from that. With this, we also hope you know that champagne gets its name from a region in France. Myth 3. The bigger the bubbles, the better the champagne. This is another myth about champagne that's completely untrue. The size of the bubbles shouldn't and isn't a criteria to judge a good champagne by. Champagnes made with the traditional methods tend to have bubbles that are smaller and finer, whereas those that are made with the Charmat method or are carbonated will have bubbles that are bigger. And that is the only difference. Myth 4. Champagne needs to be served with fancy food. When wines come into the picture, pairing it with the right kind of food is definitely a dilemma. And although champagnes fall on the more pricier side of the spectrum, it does not necessarily mean you need to pair it with food that is too fancy. Just your regular crisps, crudettes and chips work perfectly well with a glass of champagne. Myth 5. Champagne was discovered by a blind monk named Dom Perignon. This one has got to be the most ridiculous myth that ever existed about any kind of alcohol. While Dom Perignon did contribute significantly in improving the quality of champagne produced, the story of him discovering it while he was blind is completely untrue and, to be honest, quite bizarre. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to leave a comment below telling us about the most weirdest alcohol myths you've ever heard. Also, while we totally love that you guys are watching our videos, we've noticed not all of you are subscribing to Alcohowl. So go right ahead and hit that bell icon now.